Albus Dumbledore's youth is filled with tragedy and mystery. To understand the depths of his character, we need to look at his relationships with his family and his experiences during his formative years. From the moment he entered Hogwarts, Albus Dumbledore stood out with his extraordinary talents. He was always one of the brightest students and quickly became recognized in the wizarding world after graduation. The Dumbledore family lived in Godric's Hollow. However, the family was shaken by the tragic fate of Ariana Dumbledore. At a young age, Ariana was attacked by a group of children, which permanently changed her. She began to experience uncontrollable magical outbursts, making life difficult for the family. This tragedy led to Albus's father, Percival Dumbledore, being imprisoned for retaliating against the attackers. After this event, the family faced great hardships, and Albus's mother, Kendra Dumbledore, died in an accident while caring for Ariana. Albus had to take care of his younger brother Aberforth and his sick sister Ariana. However, Ariana's tragic death during a confrontation involving Albus, Aberforth, and Gellert Grindelwald was devastating for the family. This event created a deep rift between Albus and Aberforth. Albus felt responsible for his sister's death, and this guilt deeply affected his character. A significant figure in young Albus's life was Gellert Grindelwald. Their friendship and brief partnership marked one of the most complex and controversial periods of his youth. The two dreamed of reshaping the wizarding world together. However, Grindelwald's dangerous ideology forced Albus to make a difficult choice. After Ariana's death, Albus parted ways with Grindelwald, which shaped his stance against dark magic and his pursuit of justice. Dumbledore's youth was filled with tragic events and difficult choices. These experiences deeply influenced his personal life and his role in the wizarding world. The traumas and complex relationships he experienced at a young age were decisive in his future decisions. Dumbledore spent many years teaching and serving as headmaster at Hogwarts. He began his career as a transfiguration professor, becoming a highly respected figure in the wizarding world. Later, he was appointed as the headmaster of Hogwarts, guiding many generations of students in this role. Dumbledore emphasized that education was not just about imparting knowledge, but also about character development. He taught students to think freely, value courage, and uphold honesty. His educational philosophy aimed to help students find their own paths and realize their potential. Dumbledore was a teacher and leader who trusted his students and sought to bring out the good in them. Dumbledore's relationships with students like Harry Potter and Tom Riddle are particularly notable. He guided Harry, supported him in his struggle against Voldemort, and provided him with the necessary knowledge. Dumbledore significantly contributed to Harry's personal development and role in the wizarding world. On the other hand, he recognized Tom Riddle's talents and dangerous potential early on, but failed to steer him towards the right path. Riddle's descent into darkness was a great disappointment for Dumbledore. These relationships highlight the complex and challenging role Dumbledore played as an educator and mentor. Dumbledore's approach to his students and his efforts to develop their individual talents made him much more than an ordinary teacher and headmaster. His educational philosophy left deep and lasting impacts on the lives of the students at Hogwarts. Dumbledore's fight against Voldemort is a key demonstration of his leadership and strategic skills. During Voldemort's first rise to power, Dumbledore founded the Order of the Phoenix, organizing a wizarding world against Voldemort. Dumbledore's strategies and plans were aimed at preventing Voldemort from gaining power. His abilities in gathering intelligence and making strategic moves guided and protected the members of the Order. Dumbledore had an exceptional talent for understanding Voldemort's dark plans and countering them effectively. Dumbledore's guidance of Harry Potter was also a crucial part of this struggle. Harry played a key role in the fight against Voldemort, and Dumbledore provided him with the necessary knowledge and support to fulfill this role. He taught Harry about Voldemort's weaknesses and how to destroy the Horcruxes, preparing him for this challenging task. Dumbledore reinforced Harry's courage and determination, giving him the confidence and direction he needed. Dumbledore's guidance and wisdom were instrumental in Harry's ultimate victory over Voldemort. Dumbledore had uncovered the secret of the Deathly Hallows and understood their connection to Voldemort. The three Hallows, the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Invisibility Cloak, represented ultimate power when united, something that intrigued Voldemort. Dumbledore was the true master of the Elder Wand and never abused its power. He also discovered the Resurrection Stone hidden within a cursed ring. The cursed ring was one of Voldemort's Horcruxes, containing a fragment of his soul. While attempting to destroy the ring, Dumbledore fell victim to its curse. This curse slowly consumed his life, ultimately leading to his death. The pain and suffering Dumbledore endured in this process demonstrated his determination and bravery. Dumbledore's final sacrifice was a well-orchestrated plan to protect Hogwarts and its students. Knowing he was dying, he made a secret arrangement with Snape to plan his own death. His trust in Snape was a strategic move to deceive Voldemort and ensure the safety of the students at Hogwarts. This final act of sacrifice highlighted Dumbledore's foresight and protective nature. His courage and selflessness left a profound impact on the wizarding world. Dumbledore's final sacrifice was a plan that left a deep impact on the wizarding world. Knowing that his death was imminent, Dumbledore devised a last strategy to protect Hogwarts and its students. At the center of this plan was his secret arrangement with Snape. Dumbledore trusted Snape greatly and instructed him to kill him. This was a strategic move to deceive Voldemort and ensure Snape gained his trust. Dumbledore's sacrifice reflected his foresight and protective nature. Dumbledore made significant sacrifices to protect Hogwarts and its students. His final moments demonstrated his courage and selflessness once again. Dying at Snape's hand was a major sacrifice intended to thwart Voldemort's plans and safeguard Hogwarts. This event showcased the depth and effectiveness of Dumbledore's strategies. His actions to protect Hogwarts were further evidence of his leadership abilities and protective nature. Dumbledore established spells, protective charms, and strategic plans for Hogwarts' safety. Under his leadership, Hogwarts became a sanctuary and center of resistance against Voldemort's threats. These actions clearly revealed his dedication and love for his students and school. Dumbledore's sacrifices and final moments left a lasting legacy in the wizarding world. His bravery, foresight, and selflessness, along with his actions to protect Hogwarts and its students, proved what a great leader he was. Throughout his life, Dumbledore's sacrifices and leadership qualities showcased how complex and profound his character truly was. His role in the fight against Voldemort, his years as a teacher and headmaster at Hogwarts, and his connection to the Deathly Hallows highlighted how his trust and love for people were shaped. Dumbledore was a guide and protector for his students at Hogwarts. His complex relationships with students like Harry Potter and Tom Riddle reveal the difficult and important role he played as a teacher. In the fight against Voldemort, Dumbledore's strategies and plans reflected his intelligence and foresight. By founding the Order of the Phoenix and guiding Harry Potter, he tried to protect the wizarding world from Voldemort's dark forces. The pain he endured while destroying the cursed ring and his final sacrifice showed his bravery and selflessness. Dumbledore's final moments and his trust in Snape were among the greatest sacrifices he made to protect Hogwarts. His foresight and protective nature were evident in his efforts to keep Hogwarts and its students safe. The spells and strategic plans he implemented for Hogwarts' safety further demonstrated his leadership abilities. Dumbledore was a complex and profound character. Whether he was truly a good person is open to debate. His sacrifices and leadership qualities made him a great hero in the wizarding world, yet some of his decisions and actions might cause us to question his character. What do you think? Was Dumbledore truly a good person? Share your thoughts in the comments.